good people. I know I had left it in my, I did. I don't be judging me. Okay, y'all know I got this peppermento in my mouth. Okay, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Spirituality, y'all. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. Come on, change. Now we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna keep this. I've been shuffling these, but y'all know we finna see what's going on this week, y'all. See what's happening. How are y'all feeling? I'm pretty sure some of y'all, especially if you got a little Scorpio in your spirituals, and even if you don't, you may be feeling some type of way, right? This may be a time in your life where you are being called to really go deep, do a deep dive. Why? The full moon is coming up. Full moon in Scorpio is on the 23rd. Okay, the full moon in Scorpio is on the 23rd. So, um, y'all, Scorpio is deep energy. It's deep. It's emotional. It make you go back to some stuff. You be like, man, what? I thought I was done with this, but you weren't, right? It's very transformational. It's very transformational. So I'm no surprise, right? No surprise to see these butterflies on this change card. Because there's some big shifts that are happening right now, y'all. It's some big shift. That sounded like it's not. I didn't say the cuss word. You know what I had meant anyway. It's some things that's shifting for us, y'all. So, oh, let's do it. That's what we're going to talk about today, Sunday spirituality. I had something else that I was going to share with y'all, but the Lord told me to wait. He told me I can't wait and I can't share it yet. So, we just going to tap in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration and energy and see what's happening. Hello, dearest one. Hello, hello. Y'all come in, like the live, share the love. Y'all know Sunday is a little bit more laid back. We finna pull these cards, but we know a change is gonna come. Now we know that's happening with the first card that's coming out. There's a change for the better coming your way. Period. And we receive it. Drop it in the chat. I receive change. Okay, y'all. I kid you not, the Lord is calling us to make change. This weekend for me, y'all, the whole weekend has been transformational. I can talk about it and I can share with y'all. Y'all know I didn't go live on Friday. Let me tell y'all why I didn't go live on Friday. I did do Bible study, but I recorded it, but I didn't go live on Friday because I had the opportunity to go to a conference. I went to I Am Woman 2024, which is Pastor Kell's conference that she does. And so I actually went to that, y'all, on Friday and Saturday. Amazing. Amazing. If you are not following Pastor Kales, I'm gonna need you to go follow. Y'all, it was such an amazing experience for me. Something happened for me in that conference, and it kind of rolled over into today. I wish I could read to y'all what I ended up having to write as a result of something that happened for me over the weekend. But I asked the Lord before I came on here, and He told me to wait. But suffice it to say, y'all, that um, it was very transformational for me. Right? It was very transformational for me. Most of the speakers that she had there, I'm not familiar with, right? And so I had the opportunity to listen to quite a few people. And so it was just so transformational. I didn't already ask the Lord to go ahead and get me a ticket for next year, but I want to be there in person next year. Because it was such an amazing experience, right? But anyway, so it transformed something for me, the butterflies, right? Transformation, something transformed for me internally as a result of going there, and so many things. It kind of like you'll start to see, y'all, where things are just shifting and I hope you're seeing that things are shifting and changing in your life, right? I hope you're seeing that. I hope that your gratitude, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for, is changing things in your life, right? Y'all know I'm big on gratitude. I'm like, look, the more you're grateful, the more you're going to be received to be grateful for. And I feel like that's something that significantly changed my life. It's changing things for me, within me. Um, y'all, I just had to write something out and submit it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? First of all, I know y'all hear me talk. And sometimes when I write emails or I have to write something in a professional capacity, it trips me out. But I didn't even, I just asked the Lord to give me the words this time. I was like, Dad, I don't know what to say. I was like, I don't know what to say on this. And so I was just like, give me the words. And so he did. And when I went back and I read through it, I was just like, wow, because it actually gave me an opportunity to show me, to look at me and to see how much my life has changed in the last 7 years, how much I have changed in the last 7 years. And y'all, I cannot make it up. Y'all, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Have we not been talking about strategy? Have we not been talking about God's chessboard? And I don't care what deck I seem to pull out. We haven't used this in a month of Sundays, and here's another chessboard that's coming in because it's all very strategic. It was strategic for me. Y'all know I'm trying desperately to be a good steward with my finances, but I prayed for it. I was like, Lord, if you give me the opportunity to go, I wanted to go. And so he blessed me with that. And of course, anytime y'all, I look at it and I'm like, man, this could be for something else, or this could be for something else. And so even something that I did this weekend, I was like, man, I should have used that for something else. And so I kind of had to sit with myself for a second, but the Lord always comes in and shows me how everything is strategic, y'all. Everything is strategic. So I wasn't expecting that. Only do it. Let's see what else is coming out. Hmm. Becoming more strategic to succeed in the long term. Look at your current goals and imagine what obstacles may appear. Hasty decisions while moving too quickly are leading to mistakes. That's a realization that I literally just had, y'all. And I had to ask a little, but it didn't come to me, like I said, and I'm telling y'all about what I had to write out because it gave me revelation. It made me realize some things about myself. It made me realize about my own impatience. It made me realize about trying to make things happen before moving before God, which is something I've been talking to y'all about. It gave me a lot of revelation in that time, child, to let me know, man, listen, Lord. Next, we have risk. Now, I was going to put these face down, but it fell face up so I can see it. I did. I indeed took a risk, right? I indeed took a risk. The Lord has showed me a strategy, and I indeed took a risk this weekend. Because I believe in me, because I believe in the vision that the Lord has given me. So a lot of y'all are at a point where you're getting ready to take a risk, or the Lord has asked you to, or he's asking you to take a risk, a gamble, to bet on something that he is giving you divine instruction and strategy to do, right? And maybe it's going to seem crazy, and I can't say that it's not the enemy working on me, trying to tell me that I was wrong for doing what I did. The thing about it is, it's for the long term, y'all. It's not anything that's going to give me immediate or instant gratification. This is something that won't even, hopefully, or will probably won't even see results till way 3, 4, 5 months from now. But I took a risk because I told the Lord, I kid y'all not, y'all, at this conference, I was sitting here in the car because I was virtual, and I was so moved because what she was talking about spoke to my spirituals. And y'all know one thing for certain, two things for sure. I'm always going to tell y'all who inspires me, who motivates me, because I don't know everything and I would never claim to. And so I'm always asking the Lord to show me, teach me people, put me in alignment with people who can teach me because I don't know everything. And so the Lord will do that. And so as a result of him doing that, something broke for me this weekend, y'all, and it's continuing to do so. And so it was, and I kid y'all not, I had a whole real deal miracle, a real deal breakthrough that happened for me in the middle. And I battled with myself, y'all, because I was like, Lord, I got this bill to pay. Lord, this car note's behind, and I just barely got the money up so that I could pay enough so that they weren't still trying to repossess it. And I was like, Lord, I don't want to spend this money on that. And I started beating myself up, y'all, because I was like, well, maybe I'm moving too fast, like this card says, or maybe I'm trying to make something happen that it's not time for. And the Lord told me to take this risk, y'all. And it once again it put me in a situation where I'm just like, okay, now something has got to shake, something's got to happen. So the reason I'm coming on here earlier is because I got to do my part to go make something happen. I told y'all the other day, I told y'all the other day that when I took the little job, I was just like, man, this just ain't resonating in my spirituals for a multitude of reasons. Nothing wrong, but it's just me, y'all. I've changed. And so there's certain things that just don't resonate with me anymore, right? And so if something doesn't resonate with your ethics, your morals, your values, and the things that you do, you got to start looking at that. So I was like, okay, so I took a risk this weekend, and I say, well, Lord, all I can do, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know what the results going to be from it. But I said, until then, let me just push forward. Let me just keep moving forward. Let me just try to make something shake. Because I told myself after this weekend, and some of y'all, and I'm talking about this because look, the crossroads and the luck card. Hey, Papa, because some of you are at a point where it's like it's now or never. Something's got to break, something's got to shake. And that's what I told the Lord. I was like, Daddy, some got to shake. I was like, this is enough of this. I can't deal with it anymore. I feel like I'm going stir crazy. Yes, I know all about patience, but y'all, I done been patient, okay? And I have to continue to be patient because the Lord has given me something to be patient for. But I also feel like whatever this next risk is, whatever this next gamble is, I also feel like it's getting ready to be beneficial. But you're going to have to search some things within yourself to make sure that you're in alignment with that thing that the Lord is getting ready to bring in. Because that's what I've been doing literally the whole weekend. Even as I just came, but right before I came over here, I really just had to say, okay, Lord, this is it. Like I ain't got nothing left, right? Like I was like, I feel like true story, y'all. Y'all know this has been a long year for me. This has been a very long year for me. And one thing as I was writing this out just a minute ago, I had to read it back and I had to give myself some credit. And we don't do that enough, right? We don't give ourselves credit enough. And so one of the things the Lord been on my neck about this weekend is you don't give yourself enough credit. But it wasn't until I wrote this out and I really started to read it back and I really was like, man, message, all of this happened. Like you don't even look at the things that you've gone through, the experiences, the challenges, and then you still sitting here and you just like, man, I can't believe that. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I overcame that. And it ain't nobody but God because we didn't do it on our own strength, right? Some people will say it's luck. I say it's God because everything was so strategic. Everything is so set up that we're going through. So anyway, as a result of just reading back through that, and I was like, okay, Lord, well, what is this? How does this relate to all of us? All of us are at a point, I feel, for a lot of us, where God is giving you your strategy. Okay. How you work it is you're gonna have to chop it up with Padre God about that. Can't nobody tell you how to work your divine strategy, your blueprint, your messages, your instructions. Can't nobody do that. Not even me, right? And so, but I feel like what he's showing us is that, of course, obedience. If we continue to just do the thing that he asked us to do, then the other things are going to fall into place. So he been talking to me a lot about the crossroads, and I wasn't because I wasn't. I was like, well, Lord, this wasn't even, I was like, I wasn't even going to talk about all of this, but he was like, no, because a lot of us are struggling with the decisions that we're making. Are we making the right decisions when we take a risk? Are you making the right decisions to enact the thing, which I said that the strategy that he's giving you? And so he's like, we got to be 10 toes down on our strategy, y'all. If he told you to do something, then if he tells you to do it, then you just got to be okay with doing it. And that's what came out of before I came on here. He was just like, I gave you an instruction, you got to be okay with the instruction. You got to be okay with taking the step. You got to be okay and just trust that the next thing is going to be, it's going to work out. I feel like we're in a season, and a lot of you, your luck is getting ready to change. And maybe you've taken some paths before and it didn't work out. And as a result of that, it's making you hesitant to move forward and take another step. But Padre God is like, listen, we not doing that in this season. Child, we finna move forward. Okay. We moving forward and doing what's necessary for us to do, because we can't keep playing scared. It's like making decisions, and instead of being faithful, we're fearful. And that's what he been talking about. Come on, the Phoenix. He's like, we are you gonna be faithful? You gonna be fearful? And baby, we gonna be faithful in this season, because we done been fearful long enough. The mother load and the Phoenix on the cut. So let's see what else is coming up. Some of you, it's like, if you received your strategy, if the Lord has told you what's coming, what's next, what the next thing is, baby, go on ahead and take this step. And I know you're gonna go and I'm sharing this because I understand the mindset of feeling like, man, if I do this, is this gonna put me back a step? Is this gonna put me back into another pattern? Because I had an opportunity to recognize a pattern for myself that was possibly keeping me stuck, and I just can't do it anymore. So we getting unstuck. Okay, that's what this full moon in Scorpio is bringing in. We're getting unstuck. Okay, we're getting unstuck. So let's see what else. It feels like somebody's luck is getting ready to change. Maybe there's going to be more opportunities. Hold on, y'all, because it's super loud. I'm super hot. What y'all saying? Baby, a lot of us are just we it's a return to self. And I feel like what y'all said, you got to give yourself some credit for the heat that you took a risk on you, that you took a gamble. You're taking a gamble to do what the Lord is asking you to do. Look at the pearl, right? This says emotional force opening up. I'm telling y'all right now that this full moon in Scorpio is making you face some deep emotions within yourself. Once again, Scorpio is deep energy. It is not surface level. So this full moon is making you face some things within yourself that maybe you hadn't wanted to look at, hadn't wanted to deal with. How are we blocking our own what's the word I just said? Transformational process. Being honest with yourself, intuition, perception, subconscious mind, hidden thing, deep, y'all. I can't make this up. Deep dive is on this card. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be, look, intuition at the bottom of the deck. This is what's gonna be what's gonna open up success and abundance for you. And I feel like you're gonna do this week. So let's see what else. That's Cancer energy, which is all about your emotions anyway. So look how this just fell out. Spilled milk was the card that just fell out with baggage. Y'all, and the diamond. Okay, let me just talk about these first. So spilled milk came out first, followed with baggage at the bottom of the deck. This is why, because we're releasing this, y'all. We're releasing regrets. We're releasing any the small stuff. Leave it in the past. It's over. Cannot be changed. Thank y'all. Y'all meant that, huh? Releasing old baggage. Releasing things that we cannot do nothing about. Can't change it. Mama and them been on my neck. Yesterday, I was walking and I was walking on the beach, and I happened to hear this song, that the song that plays anytime it's my grandmama. I heard this song and I was like, OMG. And so the ancestors them, spirit them been showing up heavy to like, okay, listen, you just gotta, sometimes I don't know if some of y'all are in a state, what, reassurance? Yeah, like reassurance that you're doing the right thing, moving in the right direction, it's okay to let this go. They just said it's okay to let this go. It's okay to let go of the baggage and the things that we've been holding on to so we can move into our next phase. So that was for some of y'all this week, because we're always talking about this week, 7 cards, 7 days, this is more than 7 cards. But what's happening is like being honest with yourself about the things that you've been holding on to, the baggage, the past mistakes. What do you need to let go? What are you holding on to? What's keeping you from making the next move your best move? What I said. child, I refuse. I'm not gonna let my emotions keep me from moving forward into what I know the Lord and told me to do. We're not doing that. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Resisting change is blocking the good things the universe wants to give you. So I'm just saying, Patrick, God got some things in store, but it's all about us being willing to, for some of us, let go. Some of you, this could be, and it could be like, it could be emotion, because this feels more emotional with the Scorpio energy. This is just holding on to old emotions, old baggage that just don't serve us anymore. So this week you may find yourself needing to let go of those emotions, child. I don't know. Y'all want the diamond, huh? I've been getting diamond energy, y'all, all week. I've been getting diamond energy. And it's like the more that I try not to see diamonds, the more that not that I cannot see them, they just keep showing up. Faithfulness, creative force, commitment, light, multidimensional, invincible spiritual power. Which I said, did I say that the other day though? What message was that? That's what's happening with when you releasing all this, whatever this baggage is, this spilled milk, these regrets, disappointments, whatever it is. This is you being cleaned off and shining, like you're brilliant, like restoring, what I said, restoring your brilliance. Mm-hmm. Who's whose light's been? Okay, so we're not gonna hide our light anymore this week either. Okay, we're not doing that. For some of us, that's been the thing, and y'all know since April the 1st, we've been in Mercury retrograde. We are not hiding our brilliance, our light. We're not doing that anymore. We ain't got time to do that. You are invincible, and everything, every facet of you, every care. You better know you got some carrots, right? Like you worth something. Your experiences, all this stuff back here, it was an experience in order to build you up, to make you shine, to go out and be a light to others. And so for the Lord, for some of us, like the Lord has strategically made us. I said that to you when was that? Today. I was like, man, I'm so grateful for every experience I've gone through, because if I hadn't, y'all, we wouldn't be who we are now. So don't look at your experiences as something that, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's all bad, because you're gonna look back on it even next year. You're gonna look back and be like, man, that was an experience, but I made it. If I hadn't have gone through this, then this success wouldn't have happened, or this connection wouldn't have been made, or I wouldn't have learned this about myself. I wouldn't have learned my resilience. I wouldn't have learned about my life. I wouldn't have learned about how to shine. So this week, some of y'all, instead of focusing, the Phoenix came back anyway. Some of you are taking a risk on your rebirth, which I said. Your shine is part of your rebirth, your light, because this is the thing, y'all, transformation. And I told y'all I knew it was coming up, because this is all Scorpio energy is about: cycles, endings and beginnings, stepping into something new. A lot of us are in this stage where we're being reborn, y'all. The Lord is cleaning us off, child. That's what they just said. Cleaning us off, polishing us up, moving us into a new cycle. I told the Lord, I kid y'all not, y'all, on the 19th, which was what, Friday, I think. On the 19th, I told the Lord, I was like, this is a new season. It's a new day. I am moving into something new. I am done with the past. I'm done with what was. I'm stepping into what is and what's going to be. I am not going to keep living the same cycle. I'm not going to keep living the same life. I literally said that. Last night, I sat down and started journaling stuff and writing stuff. And I was just like, man, this is new. This is all new, everything. Because, baby, I'm just not staying stuck in the same cycle. I'm just not. I can't do it. So for a lot of you, this rebirth, this change, this glow up is real. And a lot of people ain't going with you. New era. The end is just the beginning. Resurrection, rebirth, the renewal. What y'all said? You didn't wait. I know, child, y'all. I done waited a long time for this, baby, because it's almost about what y'all said, like finding your light, finding your light. Maybe a lot of you have spent this last couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks or so, just trying to get back to who you were, right? This time, look at the grapes. The abundance wanted to flip over. Finding your light, finding your harvest. And first of all, they also talk about fighting for your harvest, fighting for your rebirth, because it's very, you realize that we're almost there, y'all. y'all. Like, we're so close. And you know, when you're so close to a new beginning, the enemy start to wear you out, child. He will start to wear you out and start to work on you and try to make you stop fighting for what it is that you know belongs to you. And we're not doing that in this season. This rebirth includes harvest. Y'all drop some grapes in the chat whenever you see this. Your harvest is worth fighting for. And for some of us, one of the things that Spirit and them working on is like, baby, you got to get your fight back. You got to get some fight back in your spirituals about what you know is yours. The Lord been working on me, y'all, about this all weekend. You got to get some fight back in your spirituals, because there's something, it feels like because they're showing me and they've been talking to me about it. It's like this heavy spirit, y'all, like something that's just trying to keep you melancholy. Now, that ain't my spirit name. Who is that? That's not one of y'all, because y'all don't use that word. They melancholy, trying to make you feel overwhelmed and just like nothing is gonna work out. And I know I've been struggling with this, because even yesterday I was just like, what is this? Like, what is going on? Because I'm just like, it's just feeling like ain't nothing. I'm like lacking what y'all said, optimism. A child, listen, and we too close to harvest, but it was like this heavy energy, y'all. Like all weekend I just was like, why do I just feel so like a lack of optimism, something that should have made me extremely happy. I found myself just being that it, yeah, like way down to the point where spirit, that's why my grandmama and them showed up and was just like, you need to shake out of this, because they were just like, it's not even you. So for some of y'all, this could be spiritual warfare that is happening as well. It's just because you're too close to a breakthrough. So it's about like getting back to being optimistic and knowing that there are all good things that are happening. Child, we on the way up. It's harvest time. A lot of us, we you reap what you sow. That's something they told me last night. You reap what you sow. So it's very, so this is not the time to start doubting the goodness of the Lord, child. We're not doing that, because your luck is about to change. But I don't know, child. I don't know if the enemy wants you to feel like you're gonna be stuck in the same cycle or not, and ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay, so what I said, which I don't know. They're saying something about like new wine, this new and improved version of you. And it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. And the enemy trying to fight you tooth and nail every step of the way to try to keep you from being the best version of yourself. But we already know, look, the sap at the bottom of the deck, resources, wealth, the blood. That's why I love these cards. Telling y'all, we just not doing it. It's not happening. It's just not in this season. The hot air balloon, the fish hook, and the chess piece showed up again, because no, we're too close. Like, we already have our strategy, we already have what we're gonna do, and we're gonna move forward in that. What else? Because he getting on my nervous system. Okay, so yep, basically you're gonna have to, whatever it is you're dealing with, whatever the emotions are, whatever the baggage is, this week you're gonna be required to just deal with. You're gonna have to face it. And I think all of us are kind of going through that season of facing it. Where even if it's gonna be hard, it's not, I mean, I'm gonna just be honest, like a lot of times, because we ain't perfect, y'all, we can and we don't want to carry this baggage into our new season, and that's why we're being faced to force it, because we don't want to carry it. It's hard to let go of past pain, difficulties, but it's like what's coming up in the center of the spread is the diamond, the phoenix, and the grape. It's harvest. It's harvest. So we got to step. So we have a choice. They said this week we have a choice. If you can choose to leave the baggage behind this week, if you can choose to just move in a new direction or do something different, feel different, force yourself, like get outside, maybe connect with nature, get some fresh air, take a walk, do something that'll help take your mind off of how big what the next task is. Yeah, because this next assignment is going to seem like it's bigger than you. Which I said, mm-hmm. Child, this literally says fears are holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. Told y'all we can't look Matthew 6:33. And I literally they kept on drawing me to this road, right? Like walking down this road. Like which road are you gonna choose? We're not going down a path that we've already gone down that is not beneficial. Now, what because the thing is sometimes you got to circle back to something, but if it's not beneficial for you to go back down this road, if it's just the same old thing that you know is already down there, then okay, maybe you don't want to go down there. But for some of us, there may be a road that you got to go back down again. I'll use school as an example. Maybe you ain't looking to go back to school, but the Lord is telling you that you got to go back to school. You got to go get a degree. Y'all already know the Lord told me about that. I got to go back to school. And I'm like, OMG, but it's going to be beneficial because it's needed for what's necessary on the next level up, child. You'll have to make a very important decision. Is the path you're leaning towards challenging you to grow? Feeling stuck or with no clear aim is holding you emotionally hostage. So this week, this is why they're saying we're gonna have to make a decision. We're gonna have to either let go of some baggage. We're gonna have to this could be whatever this is for you, so that we can create a turnaround. I don't know what the stagnation is or the holdup or what it is that any of us would be holding on to, but you look, there go my grandmama. Hey, Earl, love you. Spiritual and intuitive development, receiving divine wisdom. Ask the ancestors. Y'all know these are my angel cards, my angel number cards. 111. What I said. Mm-hmm. They gonna keep showing up. Not look, my papa and my grandmama, they married, right? They gonna keep showing up. They're gonna keep encouraging you. For some of y'all, there's a very specific road that you're being called down, and I don't know what it is. And I don't know, child. Maybe you've been avoiding walking that walk or walking down that road, but it looks like it's leading to rebirth and abundance to me. I can't tell you what to do, but it looks like that's how your luck is going to change. And maybe you've been just putting it off 44 and 22. Maybe you've just been putting it off, but why? Because of resources? One thing for certain, two things for sure. Y'all already know I'm a firm believer that the resources will show up. So don't let money be a reason that you don't take the risk. I don't know what else. Yeah, they just said don't let money be the reason that you don't take the risk because especially if it's an instruction. Mm-hmm. A mess, child. Some of y'all are getting ready to get prepared. I don't know if you're going on a trip. I don't know if you're traveling. I don't know if you're moving, but some of you are getting ready to get prepared to go on a trip. Like there's something, and maybe moving in itself can be a challenge. 911. So some of you, like maybe you're gonna have to move really quickly. 1919 on the cut. Enlightenment. Hey, ma, love you. I don't know. Some of y'all might have to move, and it may just seem like it may happen very quickly, but because of that, or either like you could already be getting those instructions. Yeah, moving is a heavy burden sometimes because it's a lot that has to be done. So just try not to get overwhelmed by, I don't know, because they're talking about packing. So some of you may be having to pack, okay? And maybe you're overwhelmed because the next move is requiring a lot. It's requiring relocation, or it's requiring you to do something, but the Lord is going to call you into something that's bigger than you. So just know, again, there's a change of luck, there's a change in resources, there's a change in finances. And even when you're preparing for something, because some of you are you're getting prepared for a move, what, 5 to 7 months? Yeah. Within the next 6 months, some of y'all might be moving, and it's like, but you're getting prepared for this next move. Mm, like physical location. Yeah, some of y'all, you're being called out of the physical location that you're in, and that can be a little intimidating because the Lord may be sending you somewhere where you're not familiar, you don't know anything, and as a result of that, it's kind of deterring you. It's making you fearful of taking the necessary step, but you're not going to stop getting the calling to relocate, to move. Now, I just heard Texas. That ain't for everybody, but some of you, maybe you've been called to Texas. Maybe that's something that you know that you've been called to do, and but maybe for whatever reason there's just some hesitation there. Okay. So enlightenment, spiritual maturity, do what makes you happy. What else? 1919. Oh, we not in a season of being we don't do that. And some of y'all, the Lord has strategically remove what, look, I told y'all there go my mama now. I meant that. Telling y'all. And this is Texas confirmed as well, because my mom, that's where I was born, y'all. I was born and raised in Texas. And so this is confirmation. And yeah, I knew it. But I was just saying, look, and 777 at the bottom of the deck. So some of y'all, I don't know, maybe you're moving back to your roots, the ancestors. That's why they was coming in. Maybe you're moving back to your hometown. Maybe you're hesitant about that. I don't know. But that ain't, if that's your message, you'll know, because you've already received that message from who? God. Okay. Thank you, Lord. And my nose started itching at the same time. So he's already given you your marching orders, your instructions, your strat. Didn't I say his? I'm telling y'all, thank you, Lord. That's even when he comes in, y'all know it's just like he's requiring change from us in this season, y'all. But he's not gonna give you anything that you can't handle. He's not gonna give you anything that you're not prepared for, because whatever this previous season was, it prepared you for the season you're stepping into. Hello, dearest one. Hello, hello. Um, yeah, child. What, like a yeah. When you know it's your purpose, it feels like it's bigger than you, or it feels like sometimes if you, it's one of the things that the Lord is showing me how to know when it's something that's from Him versus something that's from me. When it's something that's for Him, from Him, it's bigger than you. It's like you don't feel prepared for it. Like, let's say you have, I don't know, well, like a familiar job, familiar place. I don't know how to, because it's going to seem bigger than you. It's going to seem overwhelming. It's something that's going to scare you. Like, you know, if you know your job, you ain't going to be scared to go take a job that you know how to do. But if the Lord has called you to step up or apply for something in leadership, or just do something that seems like it's more than you were really ready for, but you feeling pushed to do it, that's how you're going to know, because God is not going to level us down. He's going to level us up. And so that's one of the things I've been learning, that he's preparing you for. It's going to take you to another level, unless you got to be humble, and then he'll knock you down a couple steps, right? Come on, 226. But he's in a season, especially if you've been doing the work and showing up and being consistent. 226, that's a number I've been getting a lot, right? It means a miracle. It means the truth. It means a sign. And so he's been giving me a lot of 226, because he's like, confirming that whatever he's stepping you into, child, it is not a level down, it's a level up. So get ready for the level up, okay? We deserve that. 1111 at the bottom of the deck. We deserve the level up, because it's been long enough. A lot of us, we've been through our transition period, and now we're leveling up. So I don't know what else. Receiving signs and synchronicities. You are protected, receiving divine guidance. Mm. Okay, some of y'all, I'm just telling you, I don't know this. I don't want this to. Well, I don't. They don't. I don't think it sound bad. Why it sound bad? I don't think that sound bad. Not in a bad way. I mean, come on, the rise at the bottom of the deck. Like, I don't know who in the who. Child, I'm not finna spend no time on this. Rebuilding from the ground up, reborn as somebody different, rise from the ashes, the phoenix rising, right? I can't make this up, y'all. So this is, it's time to rise. It's time to move up. It's time to elevate. It's time to grow. And some of y'all, maybe you're fearful because I don't know, maybe you don't feel like you're ready. But I'm telling you right now, when you keep hesitating, that's when the Lord gonna send these tower moments in. He gonna push you into rising. He's gonna push you into the next level. level. He's going to push you to step in your game up. So, and trust me, that's when we start experiencing those tower moments and we just be like, OMG, I'm not ready for that. And the Lord said, you've been ready. You just was refusing to take the step. Ascension, rise from the ashes. That says that on both of these cards, y'all. So it's like you're on the rise. Some of you, whatever this could be in your job, like the Lord is lifting you up, y'all. He's elevating you into this new level. Come on, sovereignty, position of power and authority, high status, and air of superiority. That's why y'all was talking about that, huh? Mm, okay. First of all, ain't nobody got time. Listen, let me just tell you something. If you are around anyone that I don't know, and I don't know who this message is for, y'all know we don't compete. We don't do that. The only person you can compete with is yourself. You can only compete with being a better version of yourself. Now, that's the thing. You can't do nothing about how nobody else feels about your success, about your rise, about what the Lord is doing in your life. You can't do nothing about how nobody else feels. You just got to let them be over there and be great and keep on doing you and doing what the Lord has asked you to do. Because you can't, because how anybody else feels, that's their business. If somebody is jealous or competitive, how on earth? Because the Lord has given each one of us a very specific talent, gift, skill, ability. And even if people are doing the same thing, you can't let that deter you or stop you from using your gifts. Now, what they said that when they first told me this, and I was like, I ain't finna spend time on that. There may be some people who are envious or jealous or like they talking about your gifts. So who cares? Nobody cares what anybody has to say, right? This is about you really, and for some of you, that's why you haven't been putting your gifts on full display because maybe you were concerned with what somebody else is gonna say or how they're gonna look. I kid y'all not. Padre God was on my neck about that because he was just like, you're not message. You're not you. I received a picture of the white and black horse, but not the red one. Okay, I have to talk to him about that. That's coming from the book of Zechariah. Somebody might need to go read the book of Zechariah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to my dad about that in a minute. So some of you, that's why you've been putting your gifts on mute. Okay, I don't know. Something about like maybe that's why you've been diminishing your light or child, and baby, we are and the Lord, I'm telling y'all because the Lord he was on my neck about that. He was just like, who are you trying to not make feel some type of way? The Lord has given us gifts for a reason, so he wants us to use them in this season, no matter how anybody else is going to feel about that. So for a lot of us, we're releasing that baggage of people pleasing, or like even in relationships, like you in friendships, you know, somebody worried about outshining. We can't outshine anybody else, y'all, because we're all infused with the light of the Lord. So nobody, and people who are really focused on success, like I want everybody around me to shine because guess what? That means that I'm shining. I don't want the people that I'm surrounded with. I want them to shine. I want y'all to be great. I want y'all to elevate because guess what? Y'all not gonna leave me behind. Period. You're not gonna leave me. We gonna shine together. And then when your light a little dim, I'm gonna come to you and be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to get your light up, G. I'm gonna need you to get your light up because we are supposed to shine, y'all. We are here in service to the Lord to be lights so that we can go and encourage other people to shine. That's why we don't do competition. That's why if somebody trying to make you diminish yourself or dumb yourself down or back down on your gifts because they don't believe in it, baby, listen, if the Lord ain't checked me in my spirituals about what I'm doing, can't nobody else say nothing else about what I'm doing. So for a lot of us, that's a lesson, baggage, this, that we have to learn. You can't be worried about what nobody else is going to say, y'all. You just cannot, because the Lord is doing a new thing in this season. He ain't going to use the same. He's not going to give you or me or anyone else the same gift. He's going to say, now this is yours. Now go do it this way. He's going to what? Give you the strategy for how he wants you to use your gift. And for a lot of us, we've been playing too small with the gifts that the Lord has given us. And so he going to keep showing up and saying, nope. And he going to keep pushing. He going, nope, that's not what I told you to do. Y'all, he did this for me just last week. He was just like, you're not happy with what you're doing because you're not doing what I told you to do because you worried about how people gonna think because I say the ancestors or because I spirit them. And true story. And I was like, you know what, Lord, you right. And the Lord said, but are you helping people to find themselves, be and become the best version of themselves? I say, Lord, I hope so. That's all I'm here to do is tell, like, look what Jesus did. Look what he did in my life. And all of this came as a result of my gifts. The Lord said, and stop trying to dumb your gifts down. Stop trying to act like I didn't give you something very specific to do. Instead, he was like, yes, you're gonna do all this as well, but you need to use your gifts. So for some of y'all, you can't be concerned about how the Lord is asking you to use your gifts. And the quicker that you incorporate that, your creativity, if somebody feels some type of way, baby, then that means that's a exit stage left. That's baggage. That's somebody who ain't meant to be around you because they're trying to make you diminish yourself. And in this season, we only dealing with people who want to elevate, uplift, encourage, and empower us. So move around, shawty. Just saying, I don't know, I can't, y'all, this is not me now. Don't, because y'all know I remove myself before I ask the Lord to remove me. So this is not my situation. I don't have this going on. And so don't think that. But somebody got this going on. And the thing is, it's like you're not living up to your fullest potential. And that's the only thing that's keeping you from rising to the next level. And yes, you gonna move. Some people gonna move faster. They gonna move up quicker than you. But we ain't here to, we're not, this is not a race, y'all. This is not a race. Come on, foundation. This is not a race. The Lord is going to elevate you at the right time. He's not going to elevate you till you're ready to go to the next level. So don't be concerned. This is why we don't worry about what the other person doing, what they got, where they at, how fast they've moved. The Lord going to move everybody in their own timing. So if you're somebody in, like, if somebody in competition with you, or if they, I don't know who got this going on, but baby, them the kind of folks you got to be careful, because they'll try to sink your ship because they're trying to knock your confidence. So just don't let that happen. Do what you need to do, and just be careful. Limit your energy. And this is family too. Okay, so whoever that is that's around you, we're not diminishing our gifts in this season, not for anybody, because the Lord gave them to us for purpose. What else? Freedom is the next card to come out. Oh, y'all, that's so good. Power to do what you want, celebrating independence, nothing can stop you. Sovereignty. Somebody, I'm telling y'all, I know it happened for me this weekend. Breaking free, truly being independent, understanding. I'm gonna cover them up because I ain't really worried about this. Just how serious I be about this, y'all. Like, I'm not letting anything from the past stop me. I'm not letting anything. I just can't. I can't hold on to it because I realized how much it was keeping me from moving forward. So some of you this week, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. You're breaking free. You're getting ready, y'all. New independence. Telling y'all, start to explore new territory, possessing magical powers, follow your intuition, new birth. This is transformation. This is the phoenix rising, creation and metamorphosis, birthing something new, coming into being. So for a lot of us, we're just in this season where you're meant to be unique, you're meant to stand out, you meant to be different. You ain't supposed to be doing everything like everybody else, and that's it. And then that's what's gonna give you this I'm high on life, period. Because ain't nobody got time for that. I got to be who I am, baby. Because when I'm trying to be somebody I'm not, I ain't happy. And I'm just not doing that. Period. Okay. Just saying, child. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to. Baby, I'm a diamond. I'm going to shine. Drop some diamonds in the chat. I'm a diamond and I'm going to shine. The Lord created me that way. He created me to shine, and I'm going to shine. And that's just it. You got that, and that's not confident. That's not arrogance. That's not being confident. Y'all, we just got to know who we are, child. We got to know who we are in this season, and we are meant to shine. We are meant to shine. Every single one of us is given the light of the Lord. How we use that, completely up to you. But you were given the light of the Lord to shine, and that's just it. So stop. You can't be around. I want everybody in here to send me a testimony about something great and amazing that you're doing, something great and amazing that's happening, that the Lord is doing for you. I can't wait to share this testimony with y'all for the breakthrough that just be. Come on, God. Let me talk about this. because I can't make it up. Well, like I tell y'all, I'm still in the beginning stages of some parts of the things that the Lord is doing for me. When it comes to tarot, hands down, I don't care who around, I don't care who else does it. I'll never knock anybody else's gift, but do I think I'm the best at what I do? Absolutely. Why? Because I'm the only person I'm competing with. I'm the only person who reads cards like ToShae. Why? Because there's only one ToShae. So, am I going to say I'm the tarot authority? Absolutely. Is that arrogance? No, it's not. I just know what I'm very good at what I do. I'm very good at tapping in and giving these messages from the Lord. And so I'm not afraid to shine in this gift. So some of you, that's the thing. There are 50, 1,100 other tarot readers, y'all. That doesn't mean that I'm not minimizing their gifts, but I'm not going to put their gift above mine because I know that I'm the only one doing this my way. So I don't care if anybody come behind me. I don't care if it's anybody before me. I do it my way. So therefore, it's the best. It's the best. So I've been seeing this a lot. We humble ourselves before the Lord. But the Lord didn't tell you to diminish yourself and make you like so you feel like you're less or you're not as good as anybody else. Now let me back up because what I was gonna say before that, thank y'all. Who is that for? Child, I don't know. Anyway, Spirit and them is on. They own wipe me down because I'm on. Wipe me down. That's how they feel. That's how y'all feeling. Our spirituals. Yeah, they said we own because we not holding back anymore. We not gonna be I'm not gonna fit in this circle, baby. I am the circle, and the people who are meant to be in the circle gonna be all right with you flexing on your gifts. Because guess what? They gonna big flex with their gifts. Because all of us together are still advancing the kingdom. We are still doing the Lord's work. Now everybody ain't gonna like the way you flex with your gifts. Guess what? That's okay. The Lord is gonna surround you with people who are just as gifted and talented. Because the only time somebody feels some type of way, y'all, is when they're not utilizing their gifts, higher forces, when they're not tapping into their full potential, y'all. That's where jealousy comes from. It's all about perspective. When somebody's not tapping into their fullest potential, that's when they start coming at you on some foolishness. Ain't nobody got time for that. Tap in and do what the Lord has asked you to do now. Who? Child, somebody, auntie, they tired of it now. They tired of it. They said you got to tap in and be who you are. And it's gonna be people like, oh, so don't nobody care. What did God say? Let me bring what Padre, what you say, Lord? Are you still spreading love, light, and healing energy? Are you still doing the Lord's work? Are you still saving souls? Are you still telling people to read the Bible? Are you still telling people to build a relationship with God? Yes. Okay, well, keep it moving. Okay, I'm done with that. Next, let me just tell y'all, there is not a doubt in my mind that the fact that the Lord has placed me around, y'all, I told y'all I went to this conference this weekend, right? And let me just tell y'all how much of a difference it is being around women who empower each other and lift each other up, who don't shame you because who don't shame you because of your circumstances, because of your mistakes, because of your situations. You better get yourself, tell the Lord to put you around some folks who really on a mission to uplift and elevate women because we're the hardest on each other. We look at these reality TV shows. I don't watch them, y'all, but it's messy and everybody talking about each other. I don't have time for that. I want to be around women who are uplifting, encouraging, empowering, elevating, who are trying to make real moves out here in the kingdom, who are trying to help other people grow, advance, and elevate. And this weekend, I had the opportunity to just witness that. And I'm just like, this is so great. This is so great. This is the kind of energy that you want to surround yourself with. So if you guys, surround yourself, put yourself in rooms and environments where you can just witness it. And I promise you, it will change your life. Okay. It will change your life. Communicating with other realms, help from higher dimensions, divine protection. So I'm just saying, Spirit and them said what they said. The Lord then spoke it into your spirituals. Your angels gonna keep telling you about it. You gonna have to do what the Lord is asking you to do. And until it's look, divine feminine tapping into your creativity. This is like the Empress, right? And for some of y'all, you ain't got time to be waiting to see if someone like you don't have to wait on anybody else. I don't know who waiting on what. Child, don't worry, don't worry about child Nate and what they worried for. Like who has time for that? I don't have time for nobody else's business, y'all. I got enough business of my own. We up here trying to get out our own season of struggle and into our season of success. Who has time to be worried about somebody else? I ain't got time. We talk about that, that I ain't got time. Go watch the I ain't got time message if you have not seen it. I'm gonna have to try to link it or something. Who has time for that? Final words of guidance. What y'all want to do for these, baby? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Some of y'all getting ready to, yep, your circle's gonna change. The people that you're surrounding yourself with is gonna change because you've changed. Sorry, you changed. Like you want more. This is family as well, child. As people go, just know some what I said. Somebody's getting ready to step in. You're stepping into a new season. You're stepping into elevation, and as a result of that, it's gonna be some folks that's trying to come back around. They're gonna try to be in your face. They're gonna try to be in your business. But where you was when during the struggle, baby, we ain't got time for that. Don't worry about it. I remember, and be mindful of people trying to remind you of where and who you used to be. Because some of y'all finna get ready to step. Like the Lord is, when didn't we just talk about pulling you into a new level? I'm telling you, look, hold on. Speaking of pulling, I can't make it up. Look on the cut. You see this? Here go the Lord. Here go you. You see, he got his hand, he pulling him to a new level. I can't make this up. And it's gonna be some folks that's gonna be looking crazy. Some of y'all, somebody's in regret. They regret that they messed up with you. They could have stayed with you and they didn't, and they weren't meant to go with you into this next season. I'm telling you, Spirit said you are not alone. You got this. Keep the faith. Ask us for help. We got your back. One thing I'm learning, baby, when Padre God say he is gonna give his angels charge over you, he meant that. He meant that in him spirituals, and I receive it. Because if it wasn't for the Lord giving his angels charge over me, show up, show out, and shine. We just got done talking about this. Y'all ain't gonna let me get through the cards. I just want to get like two more shuffles in. I was just saying, but we receive it though. Show up, show out, and shine. Okay, so this week, let that baggage go. Show up and shine. Clarity, satisfaction, vitality, fulfillment. Yeah, because why? Yeah, because somebody didn't believe. They didn't believe. It's okay. It's all right. Everybody's not going to believe in your vision because the Lord didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. But when they start to see, come on, alignment, divine feminine again, when the Lord start to see, when they going to start to see your glow up, your elevation, your growth, they gonna be like, man, I want some creativity, abundance. They gonna want some of what you got. They gonna be like, how did that happen? Like, I wonder what she did. I wonder what he did. Child, I can't make this up. Serve the Lord. Followed the Lord's instructions. Did what he asked me to do. I was obedient and went and started this business. I tapped into my creativity when he instructed me to. I did what he asked me to do, and now they finna get ready to see a whole new level of you. Bars. They finna get ready to see you, the glow up. They're getting ready to see what you like. You did exactly what you set out to do. And just because they didn't believe in your vision, the Lord did. The Lord believed in your vision. He believed in your ability to grow, advance, and excel. And just because somebody didn't believe in you, guess what? The Lord always does. And he got your back. So he finna try, well, they'll be all right. Well, hey, they have somebody finna who somebody regretful. They finna be and is them same child. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want to spend any more energy on them. Because for what? Anyway, I don't know. Some of y'all finna have that cuss for what attitude. Like, yeah, well, it is what it is. Why? We're attracting all new things, good energy. Okay, we're magnetic. This was crazy. That's even crazier. Magnetic manifestation, spell work, visualization. Something's finna manifest. Something that you've been trying to bring in. So come on, spirit. Stay in good energy. Stay high vibrational. For a lot of us, we're in this energy of speaking those things that are not until, as if and until. That was something the Lord gave me this weekend. Not just as if, but until. I'm going to keep on speaking those things that are not as if and until they are, because I'm expecting it to happen. Okay. Ancestor messages, alignment, signs and wonders, believing the impossible, miracles. I told y'all, come on, faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Your faith is getting ready to take you places. Your faith is getting ready to bring things in that you thought were impossible, that were off limits. you ain't gonna believe it. But the Lord is faithful. That's the thing. The Lord is faithful. He's going to do what he said he's going to do. And if he's giving you an instruction and you follow it, if you follow the strategy, you're going to see results. You're going to see results, okay? You're going to see results. So you can get ready for it. You can, and if you can get, I'm just telling you what else. Baby, I kid y'all, man. Y'all have no idea. As this story unfolds and as things continue to develop, and as the Lord gives me permission to share this, that, and the third, I'm gonna tell y'all. Because the thing is, I'm not gonna stop being transparent about the journey and the discovery of myself and being and my journey of obedience. I'm not gonna stop now because I'm the Lord. He's my instruction. The reason that He has me on this mission is so that I can be a testimony, so I can show y'all what obedience looks like. But yes, you're going to have to wait. Yes, you're going to get tired. Yes, it's going to get heavy. Yes, you're going to be like, Lord, when? You're going to want to know when. And the Lord ain't going to do nothing no quicker than he want to do it. He going to do it in his timing. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. Ain't nobody out here perfect. Yes, sometimes you're going to go left instead of going right. That's okay. We can always come back to the Lord. He always brings us right back in. So just pay attention to the signs, be obedient, continue to move forward. Okay. Important information, obedience. I can't make it up. It's on this card. Obedience. Continue to be obedient. Okay. Um, and yes, there's some people from the sidelines that's gonna be watching. Okay. And hey, all we're gonna do is pray for them and pray for abundance and wealth and joy and happiness in their own lives and their own business. But we're not gonna let that stop our show, because who has time for that? Anybody got time for that? What else? Why? Because we up here and look, two cards came. Period. I'm done. That's it. Why? Because we're blessed and our dreams are becoming reality. And that's all we have time to focus on. So we're at the beginning of this week, y'all. Y'all know this is 7 cards, 7 days, even though it be like 50 lamb. Okay. So this, like the next couple of days up until the full moon, you may find yourself dealing with the emotional side of things, right? Hello, dearest ones. You may find yourself dealing with the emotional side of things, right? Don't think it's strange. Deal with the emotions, face them, start the healing journey. Scorpio energy again is going to make you go deep. It's going to make you face those things that you haven't been wanting to deal with within yourself. I'm here to say I had to do it today. And so it's all a part of the healing journey, right? But just know that you're still in the process. You're still moving towards creating your reality the way that you want it to be. As long as you stay in step with the Lord, he's going to continue to help you move forward and really create a dream, like your dream life. Use your imagination, wake up call. Some of us, we've had that experience. Abundance, gratitude, thankful, new job, all new everything. I'm telling y'all, I told the Lord that just this weekend on the 19th. I started a new journal and everything. And that is the conjunction, huh? Tomorrow. Some of y'all might be experiencing a lucky break. Uranus, we have a like a Jupiter Uranus conjunction. So don't be surprised if something unexpected happens in your life, okay? Because the angels, the planets, okay, they do have the Lord has given them a job too. Whether we don't worship them, as we know. I'm not gonna keep saying that because I feel like what's understood don't have to be explained, okay? But the way the Lord has showed it to me, the angels ain't nothing, like the planets ain't nothing but angels as well. They have their own jobs and responsibilities to do. They affect us in different ways. Just like the sun, just like the moon, they have their own responsibilities and their own tasks and things that they have to accomplish. So just know that with this conjunction, they be fighting. The angels be fighting, and one of them want to trump the other one. So let's see. Y'all have to see like what's the change, what's the pivot, what's going to be that like something's going to that will be significant. Like you may be deciding to completely go in a new direction. Just throw the whole cards away. Throw them away. I can't make it up. As the last card at the bottom of the deck on the shuffle, transformation, which is what we started with, and then we're ending with it as well. Transformation, y'all. Scorpio energy. This is like the fourth time that transformation has come up. Endings and beginnings, life and death, ascension, symptoms, rebirth. The rebirth is real. Okay, so Just saying, you'll have to see what you're going, what are you transforming in your life? Is it your emotions? What are you asking the Lord to help you transform in your life? Like, what is it? Only you will know that. Only you can really ask the Lord, like, help me, Lord, like, help. What, how? I asked him that today. Daddy, help me, because I literally, y'all, today I told y'all I took a risk, I took a gamble, but I bet on me. Okay, so this is not something, again, this is not anything that's going to give me instant gratification. This is something that is just like, okay, Lord, I need this to work. This is a long shot, but I'm going to go for it. And so I need this to work, but it's something that is going to happen way down the line. Don't be, if the Lord is telling you to take a risk and it's advancing you and it's elevating you. I'm not talking about betting on something that don't make no sense. I'm not talking about spending no unnecessary money. We're not doing that, okay? Some of us in here to learn our money lessons, me included, okay? So if it's not something that's going to give you long-term benefit, long-term gain, y'all, we got to play the long game. That's something we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. The Lord is requiring us to make to play the long game. Not, we don't do any more quick, get rich quick and no, we're not doing that. We have to think long term. We have to think about what we're investing into, what our time, effort, energy, our tea. How are you playing the long game? And ask the Lord for guidance and he'll show you. Okay. That's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's it. What we got going on? Bible Clarity at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I could really use your support, right? So y'all drop by the Etsy shop, 336 Tarot and Oracle. Pick up your Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards. Pick up your digital downloads. They are 25% off. And it's a link where you can get them and have them put on your phone. Every part, let me just tell y'all, the Lord has given me an instruction. So there's a portion of every deck that you buy, every download that you get, that I have to give into to be a blessing. And so that's an instruction the Lord gave me this week. So I appreciate y'all support in advance. Make sure you go pick up you can go to the SpiritualiTEA.com as well, the Shopify store. So make sure y'all drop by and shop, get your digital download, sign up for TU. Unfortunately, I might have to push the date back for that. And I wasn't even planning on doing that, but the Lord is doing something different, y'all. And I can't tell y'all all of it right now, but he's doing something different. So I've been battling with that, trying to get prepared for that. But he's literally like, you're going to have to change the date. But I'll keep y'all posted on that, because he wants everyone to make sure that they have their decks, because you get a Clarity Tarot deck when you purchase the TU, when you purchase a ticket for TU. And so he's literally, I told y'all, he's been talking to me about impatience. And he was like, he wants me to set that out for a very different date. And I didn't want to do it, but he wants me to, if he tells me to do it, I cannot make this up, y'all, as I'm talking about this divine timing. I cannot with the Lord. I just like, y'all, I don't be making this up. And I've been battling because I'm like, no, 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 I want to do it on this day. But he's like, that's not the day he wants me to do that. So if you've already purchased TU, then you don't have to worry about it. But the date might be changing because the Lord is doing something different, y'all. He's doing something new. And I be trying to rush stuff, and the Lord, he be on my neck about it. He's like, that's why stuff, just know, y'all, when you try to move ahead of the Lord, it's not gonna work out well. It's not gonna benefit you. So the date may be changing, but TU is definitely happening. But he has me doing something else to make sure that I'm prepared for that. So just know that. Pick up your Message Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards. There are 9 decks available. I think there's a promo going on them right now. It may be like percentage off of 2 of them. So I need y'all support on that. And I'm doing it as an offering. It's not a gift. I'm actually moving a portion of every purchase. I'm actually donating that and using it to be a blessing to someone else, y'all. The Lord has me on a real mission. He's giving me a real vision. And so I received that. So That's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. We gaining momentum. We leaving purpose. Come on, purpose and impact. Leaving a legacy. Building an empire. Millionaire status. Period. On the way to financial freedom. Truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, insight, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. I love y'all in real life. Make sure you like the live, share the love. I will see y'all in the morning for Bible Clarity. I'll be in the comments. So catch me in the comments for Bible Clarity, and then I'll be live at 6 a.m. for the message at 6 a.m. So Bible Clarity at 5, and then I'll be going live at 6 a.m. Um, for the message and more. I don't even know what it's about yet. I got to get prepared for it. So anyway, I love y'all in real life, and I will see y'all in the morning. Deal with the baggage, deal with whatever it is, and by this full moon, we releasing it, we letting it go so that we can move forward, y'all. We're calling in a new season because it's time. Okay, love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all.